Yes, welcome back again to WeChat. For some of you that are returning subscribers, and for those of you that are actually new, you're welcome to WeChat. WeChat is a YouTube channel where we do express personal opinion or comments on topical issues around the globe. In the previous episode, we've been commenting on some of those issues in Africa, Europe, America, even in Asia as well. And in our last episode, you actually need to watch that video where we did commented on the population figure of Nigeria, because as it is now, the population figure of Nigeria is put at over 230 million people. And in that episode, we commented and expressed our kind of skepticism on that figure. And people have since watch and be expressing their personal opinion regarding that topic. As a matter of fact, the video has garnered thousands of views on YouTube and with over 200 comments. And that is why you need to go watch it. Watch it, please. Express your personal opinion on the Nigerian population figure and even, peradventure, other population figures around the world. We would like to get your feedback as well. And don't forget that we rely on you to spread or to share the channel. Share the channel among your friends, among your peers, so that we can continue to grow the subscriber base of the channel. On this particular episode, I really want to comment on Charlie Kirk, his mother. Uh, I mean, as it is known that Charlie Kirk was murdered last month, and it was a sad event or sad occurrence in the United States, not only in the United States, even across the world, especially for those who love him, who admire what the young man had achieved within a very short time of his life. I really want to express also my condolence to the family, especially to the wife and the children, for such a loss. And for me as an individual, I was really so uh, I really admire the strength of Erica Cook. I mean, the wife of that young man. I haven't watched her speech on that memorial night, that she delivered a very, very powerful speech. And the speech was all about Christian value, and especially where she categorically expressed her mind regarding the alleged killer of her husband. And she said she did forgive the killer of that husband. It was an emotional speech indeed. So I really express my condolence to the family as well. But why I'm commenting on this issue, on the issue of Charlie Kirk, uh, not really to say something so different or so new from what people have been saying, but really want to come in from the perspective of conspiracies, all kind of conspiracies around his death. I mean, we live in a very, very terrible time, so to say. It's terrible time, and the time we live in is also an interesting time as well, where all kind of things are subject of debate, and especially when uh, across all countries of the world, where you see the trust level between government, the political class or the ruling class and the people has really gone so low, so low. It has never been seen before. It's not only in the United States. In so many countries, people tend to trust less. Uh, trust they don't seem to trust the ruling class. So whatever the ruling class suggests or thought to be putting forward for the people, there's always some level of skepticism regarding such. And that is why the death of Charlie Kirk has not been an exception as well. And we've seen a lot of conspiracy uh, from the people talking about alleged involvement of Israel in his murder, which I think it's really uncalled for. Which I feel, I mean, of course, I know there is in life or in this part of, in this present dispensation that we live, nothing is really impossible. But when the government has seems to have done their best through the FBI, the security in the United States, and seems to have apprehended the alleged killer, and with some of those evidences being put forward in the media, yet the people are really still adamant, struggling to believe that he was just murdered by that young man of 22 years old. And that is why a lot of conspiracy regarding involvement of Israel, people who allege that he was supposed to have been either bribed or suggested to have suggested certain amount of money to him by Israeli agents. People also allege that whatever the FBI is doing or whatever they seem to have put forward is nothing to what they believe was behind his death. And some of those things has been strongly pushed by this media commentator, Candy Owens, who is she has been very vocal because she used to be very close also to Charlie Kirk. She has been one of the conspirator of this stuff. And also, people also allege that Charlie Kirk was murdered by those the causes that Etsy witches caused him, because there was a report published by Jezebel newspaper a few days to his murder that a group of people who has ordered witches from Etsy to cause him, and sort of that people allege that that could have also resulted to his murder as well. So all this kind of conspiracy has been, wide, talked on, which I think that, of course, that might not actually be new, especially when we talk about death of a public figure, someone as prominent as Charlie Kirk in the United States, someone so influential even among the young people, someone who the Republicans said was very instrumental to the presidential victory of the President Donald Trump, his last election. So for someone like that who seems to be a real public figure, so it's not expected that we have all this kind of conspiracy. We've seen that before in the likes of the assassination of Kennedy in the United States and some other people in the United States, even the great musician Tupac as well. Yeah, even for the case of Tupac, people always, even till now, people will say, "Oh, Tupac was seen in Mexico, he was seen in Africa, he was seen in a village, he resurrected, and all kind of things." And people, come up with all kind of conspiracies as well as to who killed him and how he died and everything. So when you look at this pattern in the United States, especially, so one is not surprised that all these conspiracies are coming up regarding the death of Charlie Kirk. And the last conspiracy that we are likely to see, or we are likely to start hearing, will be the resurrection of Charlie Kirk. People will start saying again, "Oh, Charlie Kirk didn't die." Or people will say, "Oh, they've seen him somewhere. He was sighted somewhere in a state in the United States. He was sighted in southern part of America, for instance." Some will say, "Oh, they just sighted him in Europe, in Africa." So for me, when I look at some of these conspiracies, I just concluded that these are some of the things we might also wake up to see in the coming days. That, oh, he's been sighted somewhere and here. So actually, he didn't actually die after all. Yeah. What I would just say is that no, enough of these conspiracies, enough of these twisting of these stories. A suspect has been arrested, is being charged to court, His hearing has started as well. So let's hear. And peradventure, we hear from the alleged killer. Possibly, maybe he will own up and openly confess to that crime. So until that, I think it's good to put some of these conspiracies aside, and so that we shouldn't wake up and start hearing that he has resurrected or he wasn't actually killed after all. Please, enough is enough. Enough of that. And let the young man who has done well, uh, especially for the Christian community, standing up for Christian values, family values, who we believe, for those who are Christians or who have seen his work, of course, believe uh, that as he has been killed, that on the last day he will also be resurrected, which is the resurrection that we hoped for, not the resurrection per what people are conspiring, what people are saying, which, like I said, it won't be out of place when people start saying he has been cited somewhere, he's now resurrected. I think it's good to say that that shouldn't be put out. That we know as good Christians, if you are a good Christians and after your life on earth, it is expected or it is a belief that you will be resurrected on the last day, and which is what the people who love Charlie Kirk, his family, hope for, that on the last day he will be resurrected and raised up with Christ. And that is the only resurrection we hope to hear or we hope to know. Thank you for this comments on Charlie Kirk's death. I would really want to hear your feedback, your opinion, possibly regarding the life of Charlie Kirk as well, his principle, what he stood for, and what he actually achieved within that very short time of his life, 31 years old. Please express your comments or your opinion in the comment section. And don't forget, it's also important that you share this channel among your friends, among your peers. Let us continue to grow the subscriber base of the channel. Tell your friends to subscribe. Until then, in our next episode, stay tuned to WeChat. Bye.